Hi friends, we're going to be talking pain points for doing your makeup. I have a clean face, moisturized sunscreen. I'm going to show you a handful of different tricks that will help with your makeup application just on aging skin. Okay, this color right here is called Aspen. It is a contour, but it is great for covering up redness. So if you are somebody that has rosacea, taking like a fluffy brush and going in and just like covering that first before putting on your makeup can help minimize the redness. But also if you're somebody like me, like I've got redness around my nose, I can put this in to this like taupey color, just like helps like cancel out that redness before I even go in. Do you see how red? Do you see how that did that? What? I'm gonna put some right here where my glasses sit. Most of the time, your cream makeup will cover up a world of problems on its own, so that you won't have to necessarily do this if it's not bad. But if you really do struggle with redness, I mean, that really makes a big difference. Also for eyelids, but I'm gonna prep my eyelids a different way. So Aspen, rosacea, redness. This Plush Prep Mist, I love it for refreshing makeup. Also for before my makeup, to kind of give the makeup a little something to stick to. If you're having problems with your makeup staying or lasting, you can also use setting spray before makeup application, during blending, and then also to finish your makeup off at the end. Okay, let's talk under eyes. Balm. This balm I put right underneath my eyes, even over any moisturizer. It is like an occlusive. It helps make it to where your under eye stuff will go on significantly smoother because it like fills in all those little cracks and stuff to make sure that you're having the most creaseless potential for your under eyes, which let's be honest, it all creases because you have creases there. Okay, let's talk about this color Mango. This color Mango is the world's best like color corrector. So it's got like, it's like a peachy orange. I even can put it on this like these age spots here to cover that up. And I'm going to put it underneath my eyes where all that darkness is. Just in the darkness. You don't need to put it everywhere. Don't do tons of makeup and then a ton of makeup everywhere else. Just right here in that dark spot. I mean, can you even handle how much better that looks already? This is just the color corrector. Now, if you're somebody that's super fair, this color, or super cool toned, this color Frenchie, it's a lip and cheek color. Put that on first before you put on your under eye. Can you even handle how much better that already looks? And I have nothing else on. Now let's talk. So also the Mango can go anywhere where you have like darkness too, like anything that you're trying to color correct. Like I've got those spots there that I don't like. Okay, now let's get my eyelids prepped, because your eyeshadow is not gonna look good if your eyelids aren't prepped. I take my brightest highlight color. In case you're new here, it all fits in this one palette. And I have like multiple different colors depending on where I'm putting it on my face. So my brightest one, which is my AKA concealer, I would typically put over, but I'm not doing that in this video. You can watch a different video. Anyway, I'm gonna go like this to kind of get rid of that distraction of that red. And I want just like a thin layer, but enough that it has coverage. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to see that it's kind of bright, because especially by my eyebrow, which don't mind me, they're hideous right now because I'm done my 4th round of laser hair, not hair removal, laser tattoo removal. And they're just pretty much yellow and orange right now. Okay, so I'm putting this on thin layer. This is the small end of my blend brush. And just lightly. Then I'm gonna go in with some vanilla. I didn't get enough on there. I mean, granted, I'm gonna be putting eyeshadow on, so it's not like, but I want something for the eyeshadow to stick to. If you put it directly on fresh, clean skin, your eyeshadow's not gonna stick. Okay, here. This is a little bit of vanilla dust powder. I'm gonna pull my eyelid a little bit. I like to do my eyeshadow before my foundation. And then I'm gonna pull my eyelid to get into all those little wrinkles, and it's gonna create a much smoother canvas for my eyeshadow. Because then when I put my eyeshadow on, it's gonna stick just beautifully. But I like to pull my eyelid a little bit so that, because I got a ton of little baby wrinkles right there. You can also use, like, I love the Soarmang eyeshadow primer from Amazon. That one is nice because you don't need to set it with powder. And then same with like the matte paint pots, the MAC from MAC. The paint pots, they come in different colors. I like to always go a little bit brighter because once you get your eyeshadow on, it kind of leaves almost like a bright line between your eyebrow and the eyeshadow that helps kind of just like almost carve out your eyebrow to look really good. Anyway, okay, moving on. Let's pretend now, because fast forward, that my makeup's all done. Because now I would go in, put on my eyeshadow, and then put on my cream 3D foundation. But at the very end, thin layer. I'm gonna go into my darkest highlight color. Lightest, darkest. This is the one I use for my main face. And then with this little spot brush, this is another trick, going in and using a dot to just like cover up, like basically I would be doing full coverage in just those little areas, like any zits or spots that you're trying to cover. You know what I'm saying? This is a great tool. And then my last tool that I love too, this is 01 and 03. They're orange. These are like color correctors, but they're not very creamy. They're really thick. So these I don't like all over the face per se, but I do like them to spot treat. So like I might take this same spot brush with my 01. Use 03 if you're darker. But I like to take it right here in my waterline. Do you see how just like that brightened up right there? But it stays put a lot better to me than using like your concealer color or just like an eyeliner. And it's real easy and it will last you forever. Another trick to do with this is once your makeup is all on, if you have like, do you see how I could have a line right here? You can take this and use either 01, like I said, or 03, and just go into that line. This product you need very, very minimal. Like I said, it's not like, and I'm just gonna fill in that line and then flip the brush and feather it out. Granted, I would do this at the very end when all my makeup's on, but you don't wanna stay here for that long of a video. So you can kind of just see how I filled in that line and it doesn't look as harsh. Like, so if you've got a puffy bag, like where it's like white here and then a dark bag, this is what you would want to put in that line. Like, and then make sure you fluff it out. Okay, see, I don't even have any of my makeup on. But look how much better that looks. Just with covering the dark circles, the eyelids are prepped, the redness is gone. You know what I'm saying? I know, it's so hard being a woman. Anyway, okay. Hope this helps. Ask me any questions. I love you.